In today's Black Ops 7 Zombies video, we're going to cover the best start you can do inside a Paradox Junction, and I mean getting legendary weapons before you do Pack-a-Punch, getting a ton of salvage, getting a ton of essence, everything you're going to need for your Easter egg run. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and enjoy the video. Want to unlock all new mastery camos like Singularity ASAP? Check out Mitch Cactus, the biggest and the most reliable name in Call of Duty. They offer instant delivery DLC codes like Monster Energy, plus lobbies delivered in under an hour. Everything is 100% safe and legit for Xbox, PlayStation, and PC, trusted by the community and seen all over YouTube. Mitch Cactus has over 20,000 verified reviews and thousands of personal vouchers. Make them the go-to for all things Call of Duty and even other games like Battlefield 6. Use code SPAZO to save 5% off for a limited time only. Perfect start in Black Ops 7 Zombies. Well, Spazo, what does this mean exactly? When does the cutoff stop for a start of a match? Well, today we are going to have the perfect start in Paradox Junction, and I'm going to show you guys exactly how I am playing the start of my matches to make sure that I am fully kitted out and good before the game starts. Now, usually I call round 10 and under the starting of your match, right? So after round 10, you're no longer in the beginning stages of your game. You're kind of getting your perks, you're kind of getting set up, all that good stuff. Now around Paradox Junction, we have these little spores that do spew out good loot. We're also going to be using the clock side Easter egg that'll help us give a legendary weapon and things like that. So on our very first round, we can just start filling this thing up because that is going to help us a crap ton in our game. Now all we need to do is literally just turn the clock to 115. Now this is fairly simple to do. It isn't really that hard inside of the game. It's relatively easy to just turn the clock to 115, right? It isn't hard. So basically 115. We can just bring all these zombies back over here. We should be good. It's not really going to be too hard, I would say. It's only round 2, and we can just fill this up real quick. What I've had happen to me a lot, actually, is these will give me ray guns, give me the Mark II. It'll give you all types of good stuff. Now, for the majority of the time, it's just going to give you, you know, a little bit of essence and just a little bit of things like that. But in reality, that stuff adds up over time, especially when you're trying to get fully set up before round 10. Whether you're trying to just do an Easter egg or you're just trying to go to high rounds, but you want to be set up as soon as possible, it can definitely help you get there. I can guarantee it. Now I'm going to turn the Rampage inducer on just to kind of speed up my process today, just to make it a little bit quicker for you guys. I don't want to sit here for 15 minutes. I would rather sit here for 10, right? Sooner the better. You guys don't have to waste any more of your guys' time. So we can just bring all these zombies back over here and just fill this up. It takes a decent amount of zombies to fill them up. You're not going to fill it up on round 1, so don't expect that. Now, obviously, you can go to all these different perk machines and you can melee under them to get that 100 essence, which is always super, super nice. We can go back over here and bring all these zombies this way. On the earlier rounds, these are extremely easy to do. They don't really require too much effort. We can come back over here. We got a max armor right there. Okay, there we go. We got that one filled up. I will take it. Give me the salvage. We got an impact grenade that we just don't need. All right, so if you didn't know, you actually can only get these inside of Nuketown. So just remember that whenever you're playing. We can check right here. I don't see one over there, so let's open this up. Do we got one back here? Doesn't look to be that way. No, we do not. Okay, so we no longer have any more over here. It doesn't seem like it. Looks like there's one back here. Let's go do it. We want to do it all before we can, right? Because on round 6, you get teleported to do Pack-a-Punch. So if we can get set up before we get Pack-a-Punch, it's going to be heck of a lot easier to get Pack-a-Punch, right? And the clock side Easter egg is definitely going to help us a ton here. So that's always going to be really, really good. We got a shock charge and more salvage, which we don't really need right now. We are kind of good. Finish turning this little hand right here. There it is, and there's 115 right on the clock. If you know how to read a clock, I hope most of you guys do. Yeah, it's very, very easy. All you gotta do is put it at 115, resemblance of 115 instead of zombies. So now that we no longer have any more spores, we're just gonna take down these rounds and go through them. I'm trying to get some ammo. I think there's ammo back here, if I'm not mistaken. Here we go. We can pick this up and then take down these zombies. There we go. This round's almost over, and then next round will be a Plague Hound round. So we can always remember that. So we got a decent amount of salvage. The clock side Easter egg is really, really good. Okay. Plague Hounds, or Rad Hounds, whatever you want to refer to them as. Right now we're just kind of running around as well, making sure we didn't miss any of these. Alright, this will be pretty easy. It's just round 6. And then after this round, we'll be teleported to do the Pack-a-Punch, in which the side Easter egg we already did with the clock will then activate. We'll get our free gear. Then we can set up Pack-a-Punch and we can fill up more of the souls once we do actually move the clock and get Pack-a-Punch going. So now we should be good to go. It should, yes, there we go. Nice. Okay. We're off to OG. And here we go. Look at that. So we got a DS20 Mirage. We got a Pack-a-Punch 1 Crystal. We can throw a decoy so we can enjoy some of our loot real quick. And then obviously we have a blue ether tool. We got a decent amount of gear on the ground for sure. That's always a good little side Easter egg to do. Zombies, please don't kill me. I'm just trying to look at this gear and commentate. So we obviously have the blue ether tool. We don't need that. We can get elemental pop. Now we can say put this on our starting weapon, or you could have just not picked up the legendary gun and just got blue rarity and pack 1 on your starting weapon. But how you gonna pass up on a legendary gun, right? How you gonna do that? We can go ahead and throw the keys in here. Here's playtime camo. I'll take it. We can kill some of these zombies. Now, the reason I took the legendary gun and not my starting weapon is, well, it's going to make getting Pack-a-Punch open extremely easy inside of Paradox Junction. It is not hard at all. So, there we go. We got a zombie right here, a zombie there, zombie there, zombie there. Now we're ready to do the next one. When in reality, if you don't do that side Easter egg, and you don't get nothing good from the spores because you don't do them, well, it's going to take you a little bit to get Pack-a-Punch open for sure. It takes a minute, dude, because your starting weapon just isn't frankly good. We can go around, keep killing some of these zombies. There we go. Now we just got another one to do. Then Pack-a-Punch will be ready for us to spend our hard-earned essence in. There we go. And nice. There's Pack. Cool beans. Love to see it. And there we go. We got Pack. So say we could go ahead and take our weapon and we could Pack-a-Punch it, right? We have blue ether tool on it already. But I'm not actually going to do that. I don't want to do that right now. We want to basically just keep our essence for the moment because it's going to be super useful because we'll be able to double pack this, dude. And a legendary double pack gun is quite OP when you're starting your match. That allows you to do a lot of Easter egg steps with ease. That allows you to do a lot of different things with ease. Now, we went back to the nuked part of the map because we're going to be doing these spores with the next 2 rounds. That way, we can try and maximize our gear earned inside of the match. Going to be extremely easy for us to do. Hopefully we can get some zombies over here. We can just run around real quick. Don't want to go down because obviously we don't want to lose our perks. We can bring these zombies right here. Kill a few of them. There we go. Look at that. We got the barrel. Nice. We can grab this insta-kill. There's the barrel right there. Then we do have another one right here. We can just come over here and do this one. This is pretty much has been the method I've been doing in my games when I start to make sure that I maximize my opportunity to kind of get kitted up, to get good, to get looted, all that good stuff. Now, come to this round, we'll be able to finish this. Then we have one there. We have one there. Bada bing, bada boom. We get a big opportunity to get a ton of gear. Real big opportunity. There we go. Essence and salvage. We'll take it for right now. We can head back over here. We can do this one real quick. We should have a decent amount of zombies. And then, again, at the end of round 10, that's our cutoff for a good start to our match. So that one's all done. I don't see anything legendary on the ground. We just got some more salvage and semtexes. But I'll take it, man. A little extra drop of salvage don't hurt nobody. Why not do it, right? You're already going through the rounds. What's the worst thing that could happen? You're just getting what I'm getting right now. It's really no big deal. Okay, here we go. Nice. That one's done as well. And we have one zombie left on round 9. We can go back over here. And we can double pack this. Bada bing, bada boom. We'll be good. There we go. Legendary double pack on round 9. We can grab Speed Cola. Actually, that isn't there because I'm in regular Nuketown. Okay. And let me check real quick. I don't think there's any more spores right now. I think we've done most of them. I don't think they've respawned. I don't think they do. I don't know if they do respawn. Usually I do them at the start of my game and that's it. I don't focus on them. So, yeah, that one's just like that. Okay. So, again, we can take down that zombie. Let's go back to regular Nuketown. And then we should be able to pick up Juggernog. There we go. Nice and easy. And then, again, this is our very last round in our starting process. So, this is it, man. This is all we can do for our starting game. But you can't tell me that this isn't one of the best starts you can do inside of zombies right now with these side Easter eggs. You definitely can collect a decent amount of salvage. You can get your rarity up, your upgrades, all that good stuff. Okay, take those zombies down. Nice. This round's pretty much already almost over. Where did I see Speed Cola? I forget, was it in the regular nuked version or the actual nuked version? I think so. I think so. We spend that. We got to spend 1,500. Okay. We can go down here and buy another perk. No big deal. There's not... There it is. I was wondering. I knew it was over here. I couldn't figure out which version, though. But there we go. Nice. So we have Elemental Pop, Jug, Speed Cola. And that isn't even with any of the other side Easter eggs in this map. There's still plenty, but it's definitely very, very useful to do this inside of your Paradox Junction games, as it's really going to be super duper helpful for you whenever you're going for the Easter egg, whenever you're doing something of significance like that. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. There's to the end of our round 10 starting run. That is probably the best start you can do inside of the game. Please remember that this legendary weapon is random whenever you play. So you might get a better weapon some games, you might get the SG-12, you might get the M10 Breacher, or you might get the VS Recon, right? It's always going to be random and it's always going to be different, but one thing I can tell you is you can't complain because you get a free legendary weapon right at the start of your match. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, do not forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel down below if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. I am out. Have a good one. Peace.